Well, sources tell CNBC-TV18 that the Union Cabinet is likely to take up FAME 3 scheme with an outlay of 10,900 crore rupees. Parikshit is now joining in. Parikshit, is 10,900 in line with what the street was anticipating in terms of a FAME 3 subsidy scheme?
That's right. The FAME scheme has now been renamed. It will be called the PM E-Drive scheme, is what sources tell us. Today is the cabinet meeting in the evening, and following that there will be a press conference where the government is likely to announce the third phase of the FAME scheme, which will be called the PM E-Drive scheme, and also a payment security mechanism for electric buses. Now, that had also been an ask of the industry, but focusing on the electric vehicle mobility scheme. This comes as a huge relief because there was no clarity when that scheme is going to come. Now, the PM E-Drive scheme will have an outlay of 10,900 crores. It's likely to be for a 2-year period. So what are the subsidies going to be like, in which categories? So subsidies or demand incentives worth 3,679 crores have been earmarked to incentivize electric two-wheelers, three-wheelers, electric ambulances, electric trucks and other emerging electric vehicles. The scheme will support 25 lakh electric two-wheelers, 310,000 electric three-wheelers and 14,000 electric buses. 500 crores have been earmarked for electric ambulances, another 500 crore for electric trucks. So this is a positive for certain truck manufacturers in the country. Having said that, and this is important, electric cars have not been covered under the proposal. We are still waiting for the final announcement, but from what we hear is that electric cars have not been covered either for the fleet segment or for private mobility. So they will be off limits as far as the PM E-Drive scheme goes. Another important feature is this. The government had been feeling that they have been putting in lots of money in subsidies for electric vehicles across the country. The end user is benefiting from these schemes, but he does not know that the government is paying a portion of that electric vehicle for the customer. Now, when a customer buys an electric vehicle, he will be told that he's buying a vehicle under the PM E-Drive scheme. He'll also get a certificate which shows the amount of subsidy he's got from the central government, the name of the ministry, and also the name of the scheme as well. So this is the government's way to make sure that the last mile user of electric vehicles knows that the government is bearing a portion of the cost that the electric vehicle, bearing a portion of the overall cost of the EV.
Okay, Parikshit, thank you very much for that. So some festive cheer for EV two-wheelers, three-wheelers, buses and even electric ambulances. But as he pointed out, electric cars are not going to be covered in this new scheme, and there is a name change too. Rajesh,